Hi, I have a question for you. What's your biggest fear in life? Do you know? I have a module called Confidence Module, which I do with my clients. And one of the things we talk about is a barrier in our confidence is the fears that we have, right? Like if anything or any time we don't feel confident, it's because we are feeling some sort of fear. And one of the topmost fear that people have that stops them from feeling confident is what would other people think. And it's not surprising, right? Because we live in a society where what we believe that what other people think matters, because we believe that everything that we are living is kind of dependent on others. So if you're an employee, you think how your boss thinks about you matters because the promotion or the increments are in his or her hands. If you are a wife, you think what your husband thinks about you matters because that's the basis on which you're going to have the relationship, right? Or what your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your relatives, your neighbors think matters. And that's one of the topmost factors which stops people from living the life that they really desire, because they're afraid of hurting some people, afraid of offending some people, or afraid of just being judged for what they want to do. But what I want to offer is one of the thoughts that has really helped me deal with this fear. You were talking about it just before this, as I had a client coaching session, and I want to share that with you so you can practice it too. One of the thought that my brain gives me keep me in fear is, what would they think? And what I have started really replacing it with is, what I think matters more than what they think. And it's true, right? What I feel, what I create, what my reality is all dependent on what my thoughts and feelings are. So frankly, if I think people will think something about me, that's also my thought. I don't actually know what they would think about me. Maybe I'm thinking they're going to perceive it in a wrong way, but that's my brain thinking that. So I don't actually know what they're going to think. Only they know what they're going to think. But it's me who uses that as a reason not to live the life that I want to live, right? So, what I've really been practicing for a long time is reminding myself what I think matters and what do I want to think about this intentionally. So, I want to offer you to use that. Anything, any area where you're thinking, what would others think? Ask yourself, what do I think and what do I want to think? Is it the same? Like, if you can have any thought in the world about this topic, is this what you would want to think? If yes, then great. If not, then change it. Intentionally thinking about all the topics in your life is the best thing you can do to live an intentional life, because what you think is how you show up, and what you think is how you create your reality. So your thoughts are constantly turning into things and your results, right? So you want to be very, very conscious of what thoughts are you choosing to have. Don't show poverty. I was listening to, I think I was watching some show on Netflix. I think it was Lust Stories, where Nina Gupta's character says people have poverty of thought. Soch ki garibi hai. And I was like, my goodness, that's such a beautiful thing to say. When we are afraid of what other people are going to think about it, about anything, we have poverty of thought. And you're not poor with your thought, my friend. Like, you have access to abundance of positive thoughts. Why would you choose to think such a thought that makes you feel terrible and closed and afraid? You can choose a thought that makes you feel expansive. And that thought for me is, what I think matters way more than what others think. That's all I have for you to do. That's all I have to share today with you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.